Sziasztok, üdvözlök mindenkit, én Solon vagyok, és ez a Solonhub. Gondoltam, folytassuk egy kicsit Edith történetét a Finch családnak. A családfájának a felfedezését. Ugye ott tartottunk, hogy az előző részben, vagyis a legelső részben, hogy volt ez a kis űrhajós Júcska, Kelvin, és az lezúzott a... mit csinált? Mit csinált ez a srác? Hintázott, és leesett. Mert ő űrhajós akart lenni, ő repülni szeretett volna, úgyhogy el is repült a szikláról. Úgyhogy innen folytassuk. Ugye PC-n játszunk magyar felirat, és ez a második rész lesz. Na, úgyhogy mehetünk is szépen tovább. Kelvin és Sam, ezek kikertestvérek voltak. Jó.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Aha, oké. Jó. Van valami. Micsoda, baszki, micsoda dolgok ezek. Gyerekek, rejtett dolgok vannak itt. Azaz húz meg. Úgy. Oké. Mehetünk is tovább.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies. Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Na, itt van Barbarának a szobája. Ő játszott ebbe a Bigfootba, ugye? Egyszer, elméletileg. És van egy bekapcsolatban, vagy képpel kapcsolatban. Ugye van egy horror játék, amit már végigjátszottam. Na, ő benne van ez a kép. Haha, beletették, nem tudom miért. Még a... mi ez? Pizza? Még az is itt maradt.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Na, itt a kis könyv. Na, nézzünk bele.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your...
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Aha, és akkor nekünk kell tekerni.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Aha, hát faszal, ilyen képregény, játékban egy képregényben vagyunk. Franco.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Na, mindent is lehet ütni. Téged is? Azt is. Menjünk ide, ne ütögessünk itt, hanem menjünk, nézzük meg, mi van itt.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Elfalta a családja tagjait. Gyönyörű.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Biztos a hűtőben van. Meg kell baszkodni a hűtőt. Gyere csak, szép öcsém.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oké, mehetünk föl. Hol is menjünk föl? Át akarodj innen. Menjünk föl akkor a Walter K-hoz emeletre. Nagyon jól megcsinálták ezt, hoppá. Nagyon jól megcsinálták ezt a gépi dolgokat ehhez a játékhoz. Itt a szobája, mi?
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
És ott is van.
Saw the Hookman and was
Ott van Mr. Kampó kétszer.
He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Van valami rejtett biztos. Itt is van.
She played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Lesz-e? Hoppá! Ez egy kis buzerátor.
But she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Oké, le kell mennünk hozzá, gondolom. Az a baj, hogy nem tudok gyorsabban menni. Bárhogy szeretnék. Hoppá. Hoppá, nincs itt.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time.
Passz, a gyerek akkor eltűnt.
All pretty
Jöttek valahonnan valami szörnyek.
other story.
Megcsócsálták a lányt.
Barbara, tucked inside the music box, is all they ever found.
Walter meg végig a ágy alatt döglött. És a füle megmaradt a csajnak. Gratulálok.
Eerie tale.
Földön túli történet, de hülye ez, bazd meg. Oké. Hát akkor ez volt Barbarának a története.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Na, már azért haladunk. Vannak már páran. Szerintem... Jó, itt nem tudunk kimenni. Jó kis szobája volt ennek a kis csajnak is. Baszki. Oké. Menjünk vissza, és ott középen
I guess now I
láttam,
know
hogy
why Mom didn't
ki
like
tudunk
me playing
menni.
with the music box.
És akkor gondolom... Baszki, azért durva, hogy... Nem ezt szerettem volna. Legúgulni, de nem tudok magamtól most. Vagy már elfelejtettem, hogy hogy kell. Ilyen kis rejtett kis Lófaszok
Whenever people
vannak.
ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara. It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Oké. De hülye hang van itt. Hol van ez a zenedoboz? Itt a pince. Itt a zenedoboz. Oké, meg is van a kulcs. Oké, és mehetünk is a pincébe. Hát itt is már régen jártak. Ugyanúgy van majdnem, mint a képregényben.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
De jó, ezekből marha jó cuccokat lehet csinálni, ha. Oké. Sven. Itt a izé, ami agyon baszta őt. Sárkány.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was
Itt a
hiding
hűtő.
presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Az szép.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern
Mennyi
in all
kaja,
these
gyerekek.
stories,
Tele van kajával.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Az biztos, hogy nem jutottak túl messzire. Itt senki ebből a családból. Ja, ez csak egy kép, baszki. Itt nincs is ablak. A Walter 52-től 2005-ig élt. Elég hosszú.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
30 évig élt itt lent, baszki.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Nyisd már ki, jó ember, baszki. 30 évig volt lent a Walter.
I settled into a routine.
Egy pillanatra. Halljátok ezt a zenét? Hát biztos a YouTube izélni fogja. Ha mindegy.
That's what kept me sane. having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Megint egy
But
nap.
if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Megint egy kis konzerv,
And then
barack.
one day, everything just
Kibontjuk ezt is?
whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe
Kicsit
that,
megöregedett a keze, látjátok?
or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Baszki, ez rettegetlen itt 30 évig a pincébe, hogy jönnek érte is a szörnyek. Basz meg.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
Nincs kaja,
I'm done
elfogyott.
waiting.
Jó, hogy el akar
I
menni.
have to leave. Well, I still can.
Oké, akkor menjünk, Walter.
I know it's out there somewhere.
Mi a kampó kezű? Ja, kivégzett Barbarával. Mollival. Ja, Molly volt aki macskává, kígyóvá, meg kutyafaszává változott. És Kelvinnel. Kelvin volt, aki űrhajósnak hitte magát. Mi a szer ez? Szemétdomb? Ide kakkantott?
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Meg akartam csak nézni, hogy honnan jöttünk.
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Azért 30 évig ott a sötét pincébe, azért gondolom, hogy biztos jó lehetett neki. Na, Walter is
died when I
megvan.
was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Oké. Már elég sokan megvannak a családfából. Jó.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
A végén csak rájövünk, hogy mi újság van itt a családban. Mi is megyünk ki innen?
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Szegény Walter.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Nem tudom, hogy erre kell menni. Megyünk, aztán kész.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Az igaz. Az igaz.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Basszus, mennyi állat.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Itt vannak a sírok. Basszus.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Baszki, ott volt elsüllyedve a régi házuk. Nem semmi. Oké. Durva ez a Finch család.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Nem éltek valami sokat. Ő is 1 évet élt, baszki. Nem éltek valami sokat.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Az leszakadna ott ez az ág, akkor egy kicsit cumi lenne. Oké. Gondolom erre.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something. Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Na, de jó ez a kacsa. Kacsa, vadlúd. Kitömött vadlúd. Na, akkor ismerjük meg Sam történetét is.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Hülye. Igaz.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language. Smile, Dawn. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Ez olyan, mint egy interaktív
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up.
játék.
Still freezing, though.
Na, hány képet kell még lőnöm, gyerekek?
should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still up.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Give me a minute to check the map. You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
Igazi fényképészek leszünk itt a végére.
Maybe. Or was it?
Dad!
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive... Great shot, Don!
Jó eltalálta.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Jó, most a fotelral menjünk föl oda.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
A hülye. Bazd meg. Basszus, így halt meg. Gyönyörű.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Basszus. Akkor a szarvas lelökte. Nem meg mi hol vagyunk.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Georgie. Leon. Na jó, srácok. Innen folytatjuk a következő részt, oké? Remélem tetszett. Nekem tetszik, még mindig. Érdekes, olyan, mint egy interaktív film. Mész, előre megvan izélve, szinte el se tudsz tévedni. Meg szép a grafika. Na, innen folytatjuk akkor a következő résszel. Sziasztok!